guys, welcome to Lacy Listens. I am your host, Lacy, Coach Lacy, and I am just popping on today. I popped on a few times already to see if anybody wanted to join, and I don't have anyone who is brave enough to join today, so that's fine. Sometimes Facebook doesn't like to pop me up in the algorithm, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put out a request to all of you here in my group, Lacy Listens, to number one, go over to my YouTube channel, Wellness with Watson. That's Wellness with Watson, and hit subscribe so that you can keep up with everything that is Lacy Listens and Wellness with Watson and Earth Naturopathic. And then I am going to also request that if you would like to be on my show, Lacy Listens, this is a show where I just listen for 10 minutes. So I invite you on, you pop on, and you tell me your story, tell me how you're feeling, tell me what's going on with your life, whatever it is that's on your mind. You share with me, you share with the group, you share with everyone on social media, and I just listen. And then when the 10 to 20 minutes is over, the timer will go off around 10 minutes, but if you're still going, I'll let you finish. And then I will finish that up, and then about an hour later, I will respond with a video. So if I have anybody today who wants to come on and share for 10 minutes, please request to join, and I will bring you on, and you can share. Otherwise, I would like it if you guys could request in my inbox or in the comments below, put the day of the week, and a time that works best for you that you want to share. So if I don't have anybody who wants to get in the hot seat today, post a day and a time that you would like to share. Because otherwise it's just me talking, and I know you all love my pretty face, but that was not the point of this show. So I started this show so that it could help me, A, to be a better listener, and B, so that you guys have a platform to speak and tell me what you're thinking about. So if you'd like to share with me today, you just request to join, and then I let you on. I'm just checking this out here. I'm on a, what should we share? Hi Sarah, share anything. Share anything you'd like. I just want you to share your feelings. You just talk for 10 minutes. That's all you do. You just talk. Just tell me what's on your mind. And then I respond if it's pertinent. I respond, like the last few people have shared about holidays and how they're feeling some grief and the feelings that are coming up with that. And then what I do is I respond in a separate video with some, like advice, if you will, naturopathic advice or integrative wellness advice on how you can deal with whatever feelings you're feeling. The goal is to help you to get into touch with your feelings and to help you navigate through difficulty or even navigating through the joy. It's just to help you have a platform and to help you to kind of like get in touch with whatever it is you're feeling. It's kind of like a journey. Do you want to share, Sarah? You don't have to talk for 10 whole minutes. If you do, you just press request to join, and then I bring you on. It's super fun. Or if today is not a good time, you can send me a time, and then I can set it up to where we do it at a scheduled time. That's the other way that happens. So the whole point of this, again, was to... Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Great. It's awesome. 11 o'clock. I'll put you on my list. Actually, that's not awesome. I have a class at 11. Let me text you. a time, and then we'll talk. So tomorrow we're going to have Sarah on, which is super cool. But I will text you a time because I have a class at that time. So today I'm just popping on and telling everybody what this initiative is about. So this is my show, Lacy Listens, and the whole point of this show is to give you a platform to share a story. So Sarah, think about a story you want to share, or think about some feelings you've been feeling that you want to help get moving through, and get some advice for. Whatever it is you want to share with the world, you can share. It can be anything. So I started this again because it helped me to become a better listener and to share my knowledge. I've been working in naturopathic medicine since 2008, and I have been a health coach since 2012. I have a lot of knowledge. Sometimes I don't know exactly how to share it, so this was the way that I was bringing it forward to the world. And also because I love to listen and hear people's stories. I'm currently writing a book called Letters from My Grammy. As most of you know, my Grammy died recently, and for those of you who don't know, my Grammy, she was my person. She was my special person. So when I was born, I was 3 pounds and 5 ounces, and my mom, she has these huge boobs, and so as you can imagine, little tiny me, size of this cell phone here, even smaller, breastfeeding wasn't really happening because my mom's got these big old, and so my grandma used to drive, and she would drive to go get my mom's breast milk to bring to me in the hospital when I was there, because I was in the hospital for a month or two. I think actually 3, because I was so tiny. And so my grandma and my grandpa are really special to me because they helped me live. They helped me become a person. And when I was 10, my grandma was a heroin addict, and she was also kind of a scam artist sometimes. She got in some trouble and went to prison when I was 10, and my mom got married when I was 10 to my stepdad, and so it was a really difficult year, and my grandma wrote me all these letters from prison, and she got out of prison when I was a junior in high school. And so I have all these years of letters from my Grammy from prison. And so I'm writing a book called Letters from My Grammy. And it's all about moving through grief and addiction and family trauma and my family. It's about my family. For those of you who don't really know much about me, my family is kind of a legend in and of itself. In Wyoming. We are 6th generation Wyoming native. I'm a 6th generation Wyoming native, and my family helped homestead Wyoming, and they just have a really incredible story. My great-grandma had 19 children. My family's been through a lot. And so with the help of some of my family members, like my grandpa, hopefully my cousin, and hopefully my mom, and hopefully my uncles, I'm going to be writing this book. I am writing this book. I already started. It's called Letters from My Grammy, and it's all about moving through grief. And as those of you who've been following me for a while know, I've had a lot of loss. My brother committed suicide after he beat stage 4 cancer. He was my little brother. I was 15 when he was born. He was a twin. His twin found him dead. My uncle, died suddenly from something very unexpected. My aunt died suddenly from something very unexpected. My friend's baby died suddenly from something very unexpected. All of this happened within 5 years, and so I've had to move through a lot of grief and a lot of trauma and a lot of addiction. And I was addicted to meth, and I was addicted to gabapentin, and I was addicted to rave drugs. I was addicted to pot. I was addicted to alcohol. You name it. I've had problems, but this is just my way of sharing how to get through those problems, and I'm just really happy that you guys would join me and be on this journey with me. And if you want to schedule a time with me, please send me a message. I have a lot of stuff going on right now. I've got 2 big programs that I am helping to release right now with Dr. Tara. We've got the Serenity the Serenity Key, which is our program to channel the frequency on how to get through trauma and addiction, and the frequency medicine that we have used to help ourselves get through all of these different cycles of trauma and addiction. So we have that program coming out. That program starts on the 2nd. If you are ready to transform your life, send me a message and I will send you the info on that. And then we have Petals and Pages, our self-development. It used to be a book club, but we're turning it into a course, and so now it's a course that's kind of like, that has a book club. So it's our course that we use with our flowers. A lot of you hear me talking about the flowers and flower healing. So that is going to be coming out this next week, and we're going to be talking a lot about that. So those are a couple things that I'm working on. And then of course I've got Morning Moon, and that's my art endeavor. That's my so I use AI and Adobe and a combination of self-made art and AI-made art to create beautiful works of art and merchandise, and just something that is a passion of mine that I enjoy. So for those of you who are following me with Morning Moon, I really appreciate it, because that is like my heart. That's just like my heart adventure that I'm on right now. Just I needed to have some art in my life, and so that is why. And I have a certain skill set that I can offer to the world. Not only am I a great health coach, but I'm really great at building online systems. So if you need that, or your business needs that, you can reach out to me. I'm offering a couple specials until the new year, but I'm getting a lot of clients and stuff, so I'm going to need to shut the doors on some of that. So anyways, I guess no one showed up today for Lacy Listens that wanted to share, so you get to listen to me. So listen to Lacy. So on the days that people don't show up, I'll just share, and that'll be that. I'm going to upload these to my YouTube my YouTube channel, and as time goes on, hopefully they'll get better. We'll have more people. I'll have more stories to share. You'll get to hear more about my book and more about just everything that's going on in the world of Lacy Listens. So with that, I am going to say goodbye. We're at 11 minutes, and tomorrow we're going to have Sarah share, and we'll hear from her. Sarah is my stepmom's, I am Sarah's daughter's stepmother. So Sarah is my daughter's birth mother. And so that'll be a really special share for me. So thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Ciao.